Hi everyone, and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's weekly horoscope. My name is Terence Guardino, and I'll be your host once again. Wednesday, communication Mercury aligns with inspirational Neptune in the dreamy sign of Pisces, enhancing our intuitions, imaginations, compassion, and creativity. This is a great day for healers, artists, entertainers, and dreamers. Friday, March the 20th, will be a new moon solar eclipse on the day of the spring equinox if you live north of the equator. South of the equator, it would be the fall equinox. This is a powerful day of changing energies, as the eclipse is going to fall in the very last minutes in the sign of Pisces, imprinting all this compassion, caring, empathy. Minutes later, as the spring equinox officially begins, as the sun moves into the beginning of Aries, the moon moves right into Aries. You're going to see this intense shift of activity. Aries is more self-absorbed, more ambitious, more driven. But the solar eclipse is locking in the last part of Pisces, which is more compassion, more being of supportive for others. Therefore, this is not a good day to be making any important commitments, starting any new business ventures, starting a job, just because the energy is too unstable and unpredictable. A solar eclipse is a more intense new moon that can influence you up to 6 months. Therefore, if any powerful event is happening in your life this week, chances are the eclipse is triggering a planet in your chart, and you may be processing this energy for the next several months. On a larger, more impersonal level, affecting more world events, Monday the 16th is the peak of rebellious Uranus in tension with transformational Pluto. Uranus and Pluto first aligned in 1965 that established a new 130-year cycle of social and political change. Certainly, we witnessed this in the late 60s with the beginning of protesting and all the movements for personal freedoms. But after the idealism of the 60s began to fade, the masses went back to their own self-absorbed lives, but then Uranus formed its first hard angle to Pluto since 1965, and that first contact was in 2012. And then from 2012 up until March of 2015, these two planets danced together, creating a lot of political and social change. You see Pluto's in Capricorn that can rule corporations, government, police, and Uranus represents the people, but also liberation and rebellion. And we certainly saw this in the last 3 years with the Arab Spring that ignited and exploded the governments of Libya, then Egypt, and then on to Syria. If the degree that Uranus and Pluto are triggering in March directly impacts a planet in your chart, you're going to have a very eventful month. But you've been through, and everyone's been through, a lot of twists and turns over the past couple of years, particularly because of the economies around the world being so difficult. But Pluto in Uranus is awakening idealism and wanting to progress and move forwards. So hopefully most of us can see a brighter future ahead. Thanks for tuning in today, and don't forget to check in next week for my next segment. Until then, I hope you're well, and thanks for watching.